I'm currently recording this at 10:38 p.m. on March 26th. It's been a while since I last played this game, but like, who cares, right? Alright, so I got the Blood Moon for Urbosa's level to do today. I also got a couple things I want to talk about, but I'm going to jump into the level before I do that. This level, once again, didn't take as long for me to spawn again. It only took, I think, just under 2 hours, which honestly isn't bad at all. Alright, let's do this. I don't think Urbosa was originally there when I first played this level. It wouldn't make sense, because we hadn't unlocked her yet.
The Gerudo lived in a settlement in the Gerudo Desert. Comprised entirely of women, they were a tribe of great might and nobility. For her exceptional strength and her ability to harness lightning, Urbosa, chief of the Gerudo, was the clear choice to pilot divine beast Va Naboris.
Obviously.
Zelda knew Urbosa thanks to her close relationship with the late Queen of Hyrule.
The lore!
With her party in tow, Zelda traveled to Gerudo Town to speak with her old friend. However, their journey took an unexpected turn.
We already know what that unexpected turn is by now. Very normal colored, bright cutscene in the daylight. You know, there's not really many places it could have disappeared to. If they're not ahead of you, then they're obviously towards the sides. Like, where'd they go? We turned a corner and they vanished.
Be able to explain everything if we can reach her.
And transition from clear blue skies to red. Alright, so I want to talk about, once again, my dumbass failing school. I know, everyone's getting sick of it, because I'm getting sick of it too. It's like, when will this school failing saga ever end? Well, it doesn't end. It only ends when I'm either graduated or dead. But, you know, I found out something recently that should give me hope to graduate. Not graduate, not yet, but to pass this current semester, which I'm heavily failing, at least one class. But the sad thing is, I don't have hope that I'm still going to pass. Or I should say, I still don't have hope that I could pass. And how can I? I made the mistake during my midterm of having the hope that I would at least pass that, and that's where I disappointed myself by having that unrealistic hope. Unrealistic. I don't think I need to take down these Gerudo captains. Yeah, they're just whooping my ass. There, now I just have to head over there. I don't actually have to fight. So the news that I found out, which, you know, one reason why I don't consider it, you know, giving me hope, at least not yet. Ooh, this level's actually kind of tough. Or it could just be that I suck. Probably the latter. Anyways. So I found out that my final exam will be done online. Which, you know, isn't that much of a big deal. Because I didn't know until the day it happened that my midterm could also have been done online. I could have just done it on my laptop as long as I showed up in person. So, you know, it's also just rumored just now, or from what people have heard and told me. I don't know, like, it's not confirmed yet as of this moment. But one would argue, like, that's great. If you can do your final online, you know, based on what you've told us about the class that you're in, all you have to do is study for the math, like practice the math, and just, you know, cheese your way through all the theory, all the actual information, because you can just look it up and have all your lectures open when you're doing this thing, the final exam online. And yes, inherently that should give someone hope, that when they're in my position and failing as hard as they are, feeling like a complete ass and a waste of a person, that should give someone a little bit of hope that they can actually do this. But it does not for me, and I cannot make that mistake again, where, you know, I give myself hope that I can succeed, and then when I cannot and I do not, I just end up disappointing myself even more. You know, I don't typically have much hope for much. What? I don't have any hope for much things in life anymore. You know, it was a rare occasion that I even had hope that I would at least pass the midterm, which I super did not. Pass being, you know, 50%, which I did not even get close to. Like, you know, after all the things that you go through in life, you just slowly lose the ability to be hopeful about anything good anymore. So I cannot have hope that I can, you know, ace this final, or even simply pass it, and still pass the class. I'm still failing like hell. I have an assignment and a test remaining, and then it's the final. And I still do not see myself passing. And I cannot see myself passing. I cannot give myself hope and just end up being disappointed once again. I am wasting so much time. Where do I need to go again? How do I enter? Didn't I need to enter through here? What am I doing over here? I'm just babbling. But of course I'm still going to try, you know? Even if I'm not hopeful that I will succeed. The very best I can do is try. And we all know in this world, trying simply isn't enough. Results is what matters. Of course, what I could do is well, this is what everyone does these days. Everyone assembles the squad, you know, adds them all to a group chat, and then when it's the final or anything of significance, like a test, you know, we hit up the group chat, like, yo, what's this? Or how do we do this? And from my experience, yes, that's inherently a good idea, but it's never really helped out for me, because whenever I do that, yeah, people, you know, they're too focused on passing themselves. You know, I can't rely on them to help me. So when I ask for things, it takes, like, could take 10 to 20 minutes for them to respond. And then I just end up having to do the rest on my own, because no one was able to help me. So, of course I can have that, but I just can't rely on it. And once again, I know people are just gonna say the obvious, why don't you just study? If you study, you won't have any problem passing. Alright, look, okay? You have to understand, people have strengths and weaknesses. Studying is not a strength of mine.
Urbosa! Why? What are you doing?
There is an imposter among us.
Thwarting your destiny, of course.
No one finds Urbosa's behavior awkward
Princess Zelda.
or out of character.
I came back as quickly as I could. Not exactly what I expected to find.
Everyone's like, wait, what? Urbosa here? Urbosa there? Why is there two?
I hope you're not hurt, little bird.
I'm not.
Imagine if this went on. Zelda gets, you know, suspicious it's not Urbosa, then she's like, Urbosa, what did you used to call me? And Koga here doesn't know she's called Little Bird.
You've got some nerve, thinking you can go toe-to-toe with Master Koga!
It's cool how they even made the name text
Oh, you?
have that smoke effect.
Jaeger, assemble! Me excluded, of course.
Yeah, I remember that.
What?
So right now, you know, all I can do is try my best. I will do the final exam, of course. Not just gonna, you know, be like, I give up, I throw in the towel, I won't even show up for the final. But I'm not hopeful I'll pass, you know? Like, do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? The fact that if the final exam is truly online, that I can do it at home, even if I can't do it, even if I have to do it in person, this time I'll still choose to do it online. But it's like, if it's online, then I can look up all the theory stuff, and I could just, you know, have a sheet of paper with me, write down all the math questions, like answer how to do it, and then I just type it up onto the computer. And if anything, I could just have someone helping me with the math beside me if I can do it at home. But I'm not relying on that right now. That's just, you know, wishful thinking, honestly. Because I'm more than expecting it to be the exact same thing as the midterm. I have to go in person, and I get the option to do it online or on paper while I'm there at the actual school. That's what I'm expecting. It's like, okay, so you say the final can be taken online. Big deal. As if the midterm didn't have that option too. I'm also extremely busy right now. Like, right now, as of recording this. Probably not when any of you guys are watching this, because nobody watches these. But right now, in school, I have 4 assignments. And, you know, how many classes do I have? Excluding a lab class, 4. One of them I can do anytime. It's already, you know, late due anyways. But that's okay, because, you know, the professor doesn't care. Because it's all online. Like, it's not like she... Oh, wait, I do have an assignment for that. So I got 2 assignments due for one class. But one of them, it doesn't matter how long I take to hand in. The other one does. So never mind, I do have that many assignments. I do have 4 big assignments to do. And yeah, I started on none of them, and they're all due soon. Actually, you know, within the week. And here I am playing this. Because I just make all the wrong choices in life. You know what was clearly my first mistake in life? Winning that race. Let's see if all our adults understand what that means. Any of my siblings would have been better than me. But I was the result. Oh, those are my own Gerudo. Don't I have to take down a Molduga now? No, wasn't the Molduga optional in this game? And I think I remember I need to create noise with Bomb, so I should probably go as Link. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's not as simple as me just crossing here. I gotta go back in town and go this way. So aside from school, what else is going on in my life? Well, to be honest, I've been kind of sad the past few days, today especially. Because like I said, today I'm playing this is March 26th. In just a few days, it's going to be my dog's birthday. He would have been 15 on April 1st. No, I'm not kidding. He was born on April Fool's. He would have been 15 on April 1st. And he passed away when he was 13. I miss him every day. Like, I think about him quite often. But, unfortunately, that's how life is. Life begins, life ends. You know, I should know that more than anyone, because I technically have I have like 2 biology classes right now. You know, one of them is like, is there life out there? Is there life on other planets? You know, I only chose that general education course because there was nothing else that interested me. And also, there was like very little option. You know, we're learning about cells, life, biology, science, astrology, all that stuff. It's hardly answering the question of, you know, the main topic of the course. Is there life out there? Because, you know, we gotta study what is life? What does life need to survive? How did life begin? And also, how did astrology begin? All that stuff. So it's honestly hardly answering, is there life out there? Because we're mostly just studying life, period, and history, and astrology. Uh-oh, I wasn't meant to do this. I was meant to use bombs. Kind of interesting that they have you actually use one of the runes to progress the story, or progress a level. I think this is the only level where that's the case. And the desert really does look cool when it's all red like this. Of course, that could just be me being biased, because my favorite color is red. Are we about to see a regular colored Molduga appearance? Yes, we are. Man, it's so weird. They could have at least like put a red tint over, if not actually made the whole thing red, legit. That's a cool shot, though. You know, I don't think we've ever defeated the Molduga here. The Yiga clan ran in terror of the Molduga. If we can, let's see if we can take down this Molduga, because I don't think we ever did. I don't have my sword beam. Oh yeah, my Kirby sword beam, my skyward strike. Can I take it down? Can I kill it? It's not letting me attack it. Hey, come back here. I hit it, but I don't think I could attack it. Oh, I can. But it's not engaging with me. Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck. What happens if I kill it? Avoid fighting with the Molduga. I wonder what happens if I actually kill it. Oh, I'm so curious now. I have to find out. I'm gonna fail the whole level just because I actually killed the Molduga, when I'm clearly not supposed to. I have to know now. Now I have to know. I have to know what's gonna happen. And so what? I think I'll just respawn or reload into, I don't know, where I have to re-bomb the 50 Yigas. I have to know now. Come back here, Molduga. I must know what happens when you die. Yay, thank you, Gravity, for bringing it down quick enough. I already know what's gonna happen, or at least I'm guessing. It's just gonna say the Molduga was killed, so the Yiga regrouped or whatever. Nothing scared away the Yiga. But you know what? Let's show it off. Let's find out together. Because I didn't really think about this until right now, so I didn't really... Yeah, I never considered looking up what happens here. So let's find out together. You defeated the Molduga? No, no easy feat. Okay, I guess we don't fail the level if we defeat the Molduga. I really thought that they would punish you for doing it. I single-handedly defeated the Molduga. In fact, I gained health from taking it down because I ate the food. I think... no. Yeah, I can't cross that. I have to go down here. And then make my way around that. Huh, I really thought we would lose the level. You know, it's not easy living life as a failure. You know? I already failed the first semester of college, and I've more than accepted I'm going to fail this one too. And my goodness, is my family disappointed. Like, who wouldn't be disappointed? No one wants to fail. No one wants to waste time. But if it happens, then it happens. And, you know, technically that is unacceptable, and you can understand why. Well, even if that's unacceptable, you sometimes have no choice but to accept. You know, if I was going to pass this semester, I would have been done by next year. But now, you know, more than likely, when, not if, when I do fail this again, it's like, well, that's another semester, that's another year. I promise, I'll talk about something else next time. Something that's not as depressing. You know, in terms of shiny hunting, something I discovered is the blink method. So I got a shiny Entei today, using that method. I got a shiny Suicune in the process, but I didn't catch it because, you know, Entei comes first. Some people can call it hacking or cheating. It's definitely cheating, but it's not hacking. Because technically I'm not going into the game's code to, you know, manipulate its settings or whatever and force the game to give me a shiny. What I'm doing is I'm using a program to figure out when a shiny is going to appear, and on my end, timing it right for when the shiny is going to come. Like, time it right for my encounter to fall right when the shiny is scheduled to, you know, spawn or whatever. Technically, there's no cheating, or, well, it is cheating, because I didn't spend weeks restarting the game for a shiny. It's not hacking, but absolutely it is cheating. But hey, as long as I'm not hacking the game and going into the code, it counts to me. And if you disagree, well, have fun spending weeks shiny hunting everything yourself. I spent 3 weeks shiny hunting Regice, almost resetting over it. So yeah, I think I'll just, you know, give myself a break. Where are you running to, man? Hey, I shiny hunted everything legitimate in Ultra Sun and Moon, Sword and Shield, Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee. Like, I think if there's a method, I'm gonna take it. And plus, like I said, I got assignments piling up to the wazoo right now. So, you know, I kind of don't want the main priority on my mind to be shiny hunting. But yeah, I kind of got off track there. Like, people have strengths and weaknesses. Studying is not a strength for me. It is very much a weakness. I just can't do it. You know, I just can't sit still and just look at text, try to memorize or understand how to do it. I will when I absolutely have to, Like, if I have to, I will force myself to do it. Like, I will put everything away. My phone... Well, maybe not my phone, because sometimes I use my phone to study as well if I have notes on it. Like pictures of the material. But I force myself to only look at that. Like, I'll put my laptop, my Switch, all my other stuff away. Well, fingers crossed. You know, it's like that saying. How'd it go again? Hope for the best, expect the worst? Wait, or is it expect the worst, hope for the best? Well, in my case, I just always expect the worst. Because I can't exactly hope for the best anymore. Like, that's just not a thing I can really do anymore in my life. Life has just had too many downs for me to ever think like that again. Who knows? Maybe I'll have a better mentality when school's done and I can be rid of this shit for good. At least for a while, until I decide to take another program and subject myself to more misery. Because, you know, I think I've said this before, but I can't exactly stop at one license for the rest of my life. I could, but that's not smart. I had to think for a second there, like, what should I do here? This should hit both of them. Nice. Both of them were in the crossfire there.
How could these losers defeat me?
Master Koga.
Suga, you're late! I nearly got peeled like a banana! Oh.
Right hand of the inverted eye. I think I said that last time too. I don't remember.
It's time to retreat.
I think not.
Of course I would choose the biggest guy to be second hand. Like, that's just a given. That's just smart. They're not going to choose the weakest guy to be second hand. Don't need none of these. Just going to throw away some random junk I don't need, like these. Why do I have this? And same as this. I still don't know what the stars mean. But for the time being, I'm just going to assume I should not, you know, get rid of those. Wasn't there a... No, I kind of remembered there was a Divine Beast portion of this, but I think that was later on. Because there was no option for full battle when I started. Ah, bright blue sky. Alright. So that was me playing that for the third freaking time. And now I will be playing this next one for the third time. Next time. So many times. I don't have enough time in my life because, you know, so much shit to get done for school. But next time we'll be doing this one with a red hue over it. And, well, I don't have much else to say. Well, thanks for watching, I guess. I'll see you next time. Bye.